Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Road to Regionals, and unfortunately I started it way too quickly, so we're going to be hopping in on this, and I want to get some more Necrozman here, because I really like that theme for Necrozman. Actually has two themes. We're not doing too hot with our also not good team. We're not playing well with it. It's not that this team is bad, because this team actually is pretty damn good. I feel like the focus sash on the Pelipper is absolutely necessary, because in the previous episode the Pelipper was taken out by a Thundurus, and if it would have been able to survive, then I would be able to get up a Tailwind with it or switch it out and preserve it because of the Charizard in the back. But alas, that was not the case. The focus sash on the Salamence has not come into play yet. It has come into play if it were to be on the Pelipper. I think that's the switch we're going to have to make after this episode, and probably make that over the weekend when I have a little bit more time to tweak with this team. But anyway, we're going to be playing against Andy from California, and he's going to, again, have a pretty similar team to Paul Chua. He's going to have the Pelipper over the Politoed. I think the Politoed is favored from many people because it gets access to Encore. It's slow, so we can get up the rain last. But Pelipper also is a flying type Pokemon. It can go for Tailwinds for speed control, and it can also avoid Earthquakes from Pokemon, in which he doesn't have access to on his team. So it's the Hydreigon, the Lele, the Mawile, the Xurkitree, Pelipper, and the Politoed. So this is a... I'm sorry, the Ludicolo. So this is a pretty interesting team. Aegislash is threatened by the Hydreigon. What do I want to lead right here? I'm going to bring the Pelipper in the front. I think he leads the Ludi. I'm gonna bring this because I'm gonna bring this Swampert in the back because I don't want to lead. Of course, I don't want to lead it against the Ludicolo. Swampert can't do anything to Ludicolo. I'm gonna lead the Vikavolt in the front because it could do a lot of damage to the Ludicolo. I know that it can get nuked by the Waterium Z, but he's not going for that play. Okay, what's he going for? Again, he can go for a Thunderbolt into the Pelipper, be able to take me out. So I think a Tailglow and a... for a Tailwind right here. If he takes me out, then I'm bringing in my Swampert. I want to match the Tailwind because I think he's going to Tailglow. I'm going for a Thunder into the Pelipper. Take it down the Focus Sash. I think he goes for... He's going to Protect? Huh. What was he anticipating? I'm going to go for a Tailwind. He's probably going to go for a Tailwind. We're going to be matching Tailwinds. Yeah. Because now I just bring in my Swampert right there, because if he went for a Tailglow right there, then he's threatening my Swampert switching in, because he can go for a Dazzling Gleam that would probably do a lot of damage to the Swampert, probably bringing it down to like 40% health, but now with the Tailglow, I don't even have to worry about that. So I'm going to bring in my Swampert right here, and then I should be able to outspeed the Pelipper, not have to worry about a Hurricane. What does he have in the back? Nothing can really take... nothing really appreciates a Thunder on his team. I mean, the Hydreigon can switch in, but it's still not going to appreciate a Thunder. Let's see. So I can go... Maybe I can go for Bug Buzz, because Bug Buzz probably hit whatever he wants to switch in to take the Thunder better. So I'm going to switch out the Pelipper. So if his Pelipper's switching out, it's going to switch out after mine, because mine is timid. And I suspect that majority of the Pelippers are going to be... This has to be going to the Vikavolt. There's no reason why you need to do this into a Pelipper, because you're going to naturally be able to take it out or bring it down to Focus Sash with just a regular Thunderbolt. Is he going for the double up into the Vikavolt? This isn't going to do too much. Let's see how much the Hurricane does. I think the Hurricane will be able to take me out. It doesn't! Assault Vest Vikavolt coming through, baby! Oh, goodness! But it's down to so low HP now, though. We do get our Swampert in, though, and we have Vigavolt on the field, so we could really go for Earthquakes. We match Tailwinds. What can he bring in? Probably the Hydreigon, but I can go for an Ice Punch into that. The Xurkitree doesn't threaten my Swampert right now. Mawile. Just go for... He's going to Intimidate me, but I can still go for an Earthquake. And the Vigavolt should be... Should the Vigavolt outspeed the Mawile? We're going to find out right here, because I'm just going to go for an Earthquake. He could very well go for a Sucker Punch. Sucker Punch, Dazzling Gleam, maybe? Let me see. What do I have in the back? Just going to go for the safe play of going for an Earthquake. He could probably switch out his Xurkitree into the... We're going to be able to see whether or not my Vigavolt outspeeds the Mawile. Think if anything, the Mawile wants to go for a Sucker Punch and probably a Dazzling Gleam, which I don't think still will be able to take out my Swampert. And... No, Mawile protects, and he doesn't even Mega Evolve. We're gonna get an Earthquake off. Let's see. Not Air Balloon. I don't think it's gonna be Tail Glow because it was Z move. Usually you want to run like Berry on Tail Glow Xurkitree. It's not bulky at all. Energy Ball. You've got to be kidding me. What Xurkitree runs Energy Ball? Why is everything... Why does everything counter the freaking Swampert, man? Everything has something for Swampert. It's so annoying. Oh, goodness. Bring in Aegislash right here. I could have just went for the double up into the into the Xurkitree. If he has his Hydreigon, he switches it in now. I'm going for a King Shield. And then I'm going to go for Bug Buzz right here. So I feel like he's going to go for a Sucker Punch into the Aegislash. Why is he protecting his Xurkitree? Maybe matching my Protect? Because he could just easily double up into... We're going to reduce the Mawile's attack. But he could have just easily doubled up into the... Both of our Talons peter out, but it doesn't matter. He's at negative... Never-ending Nightmare this. I'm going to Thunder this now. Mawile's going to switch out. Is this the Hydreigon now? No, Tapu Lele. Okay. That's definitely getting taken out because a Thunderbolt, +1 Thunderbolt isn't taking out my Aegislash. He has Thunder. I don't think this takes out, does it? Please don't take me out. Oh my goodness. Please don't get fully paralyzed. I don't understand why why I get hacked out to no end. I should just like change my name. That's a feature that they have to put in the next Pokemon game. Being able to change your in-game name anytime you want. Because my name should be Haxosaurus Rex or something like that. I don't know. The Thunder should be able to take out the Xurkitree. It's not bulky whatsoever. I think I just double attack into the Mawile. Because whatever Pokemon that he takes out, I could just double attack into it when I bring in my Pelipper. Because I think a Scald... Because I'm going to get Chip onto the Mawile right now. Turns of Rain are left. Yeah, we 3 more turns of Rain left, so the Damprop coming in clutch right now with the Thunders. So I'm going to go for What does more damage? I think they're both the same base power. And they both do SPDEF. Yeah. So I'm just going to go for the Shadow Ball into the Mawile. And then I'm going to go for the Thunder into the Mawile. I'm just going to double attack right here. I could get fully paralyzed. Alright, great. He's going to take out the Vikavolt. Probably anticipating a King Shield right here. And then also he had a chance of having me get fully paralyzed. Because the next turn what I can do is I can go for a double protect. You know what? I think I'm just going to double attack. Because if I double protect, I'm giving myself 2 chances then to become fully paralyzed. And his play is to go for an attack into the Pelipper right here. Because I could get fully paralyzed with my Aegislash. So I could protect with the Pelipper. Not going to play that game right now. I'm just going to go for the straight out offense. Match is going to be forfeited. There's no reason to forfeit that match right there, because you go for the attack into the Pelipper, hope that I get fully paralyzed with my Aegislash. Although my Pelipper is outspeeding you, it's not Focus Sash. You could have been able to go for maybe the Sucker Punch, crit, take that out. I get fully paralyzed with my Aegislash, and then just continuously keep spamming Sucker Punch into my Aegislash. He did show the Crunch. Now, he could very well have Crunch over Sucker Punch. I think Sucker Punch is way more of a viable move than Crunch, because Mawile is very, very slow. It's very, very slow, so taking advantage of the priority that Sucker Punch gives you and its 80 base power is really, really great. I could definitely pick up KOs, especially if Pokemon have been chipped. Pokemon that don't have a relatively high base defense stat, like Charizard, for example. If you bring Charizard down to like half health, Mawile could just go for, like, spam Sucker Punch into the Charizard and then start playing that mind game, and then you can possibly, pick up a KO into the Charizard. Because Mega Charizard Y doesn't have very good base special defense. It doesn't have very good special... doesn't have very good base defense, but it has pretty good special defense. Man. If you can't already tell, I'm bulk recording these. So I do apologize. Ben from England. Okay. Don't necessarily know whether or not Ben Kuriaku is from England, but this could very well be Ben Kuriaku. But he's going to have a team of what looks like possibly Mega Salamence as well as the Mega Gengar. Could be Focus Sash Gengar with Destiny Bond. Hidden Power Ice. The Landorus. Muck, which can have Recycle, Curse, and it looks like it's going to have that set because it's like half Trick Room team, half Very Fast team. And if anything's going to have the Z move, it's probably going to be the Landorus. Alright, so how do we want to deal with this? I feel like leading the Rain isn't all too punishable. He does have double Intimidate, in which he can lead against my Swampert, which would be really annoying. I'm actually going to lead the Vikavolt right here. Is that the play, though? Is that really the play? Because I feel like his play is to go for the Trick Room play. So I think I'm going to lead Salamence, actually, so I can go for a Roar. Well, he leads Swampert because he can go for the double Intimidate play as well. So Muck leads. If Muck leads, what do I want to do against that? Because Muck's really good against the Aegislash. I think leading the Swampert is okay. Bringing the Pelipper in the back. Aegislash, 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 Aegislash. I'm going to bring the Vikavolt. We're not going to bring a Z-move user right here. Serena hasn't had much playtime because we haven't been running into many Tapu Finis, and Tapu, like, I have the Serena on my team for the Tapu Fini. I think the best thing that his only option is to lead Trick Room right here. Because you have 2 Trick Room setters on your team with the Stakataka. Don't tell me the Gengar has Trick Room. There's absolutely no way the Gengar has Trick Room, does it? Just go for an Earth. I mean, I can go for an Earthquake. I think an Earthquake takes the Stakataka out. Because I could switch into my Pelipper right here and go for an Earthquake. And if this is Mega Gengar, I might be picking up a double KO. I'm going to go for that play. I led the Salamence, anticipating a Porygon 2 lead. The only thing I could potentially do against it to prevent Trick Room being set up is to roar it. Because I think I can take out the... Yes, Mega Gengar. I think I could take out the Stakataka with an Earthquake. We're outspeeding the Mega Gengar with the Swampert because I switch into my Pelipper. The rain is up before the Mega Swampert Mega evolves, taking advantage of therefore taking advantage of the Swift Swim. Fuck. Is he gonna go for a Trick Room? What's he doing? What's this man doing? Purr Song. Okay. Can't ally switch. This does not look like a Trick Room team at all. He's probably just going to double protect, so I'm going to Tailwind. And if he decides he doesn't want to double protect, I'm going to go for a Waterfall into the Stakataka because he just previously went for a Wide Guard. Yeah, he's going to go for another Wide Guard. Shadow Bolt or Sludge Bomb isn't going to be able to take out my Swampert. See how much this does to the Stakataka. Almost takes it out. I was expecting a Protect and maybe like a double Protect. So it's Pinch Berry. I could take it out with another Waterfall right there. Disable. Okay, that's fine. I could just go for Waterfalls. Oh, wait, I can go... Since I had outsped, now I am forced to basically go into... well, I can go for the Scald now into the Stakataka. Scald right there. I'm gonna Ice Punch the Gengar. The Gengar could very well protect right here, yeah. But I think the Scald's enough to take out the Stakataka. Stakataka gets Ally Switch? I'm getting played right here, boy. That's nothing. Alright, let's think this through. If he goes for another Ally Switch, I have to target down the Stakataka. Well, I'm going down after this turn anyway. He has played this flawlessly. The Gengar could switch out right here. What does the Gengar switch out into, though? Whew, man, getting completely outplayed right here. Ben, my man, what are you doing to me? I'm gonna go for the double up into the Gengar. It's going to withdraw the Gengar, yeah. Landorus, perfect. We're getting an Ice Punch off into the Landorus. I think at -1, this should still be able to KO. We might pick up a double KO right here. He's going to switch out the Stakataka. Into the double Intimidate. But we're still going to take out the Landorus. Oh my goodness. The Ally Switch. Why? Why does Stakataka get Ally Switch? That's so dumb. This is probably not Mega Salamence. It's probably Support Salamence. So I'm going to take out Landorus, but at what cost? Because, I mean, who do I have in the back? I have Vikavolt. Really can't do much. Wow. Wow. You can Ally Switch a Pokemon that protects. That's great information to know. I'm going to bring in my own Salamence. And I'm going to bring in my Vikavolt. And if I remember correctly, we have one more turn of Tailwind to take advantage of right here. But I'm still not outspeeding the Salamence with my Vikavolt. Gengar comes in. Trying to think of what I can do right here. Because he just goes for another Parasong. Let's see what happens here. I think the Gengar goes for another Parasong. But this is like literally my only play right here. The Stakataka can just... Okay. That's fine. Is the Gengar going to go for a Parasong? So we're going to take out the Gengar. He's not going to be able to Parasong. I can go for another Draco Meteor into the Salamence. Holy shit, that takes it? Oh my god! How bulky can you make Gengar? I think the question I should be asking is, how weak is Salamence? Getting completely read into right here. Wow. Oh my goodness. Alright, flamethrower right here. And thunder right here. Let's see if he ally switches it again. That's okay. Come on, flamethrower. Oh, this is at -2. This might not take out the Gengar. Oh my god, dude, I am garbage. He's probably just gonna go for a Rock Slide right now. Yeah. That does so much damage. I forgot that I was at -2 right there, and we're in the rain. I don't think Salamence is the call on this team. I'm just gonna go for a Draco Meteor right there. Nothing else I can do. I'm gonna go for a Thunder right there. I should have went for the Thunder into the Stakataka the previous turn. And then another Draco Meteor into the, yeah, I think that was the play, into the Gengar. I forgot about Ally Switch again. And he has Rock Slide on that. Okay, so it's just going to take me out anyway. Well, Ben has a ridiculous team. I've never seen a Perish Trap team like that. I was not thinking Perish Trap to begin with. Ally Switch Stakataka is absolutely broken. It's broken. Why did they have to put Ally Switch as a tutor move? Because the entire... I think, like, barring, like, Chalk teams or Chalk-S teams, they're annoying and not fun to play against, and they ruin the format. But I think Ally Switch is going to be another thing that's going to make this format grow incredibly stale and boring to play, because you're going to have to continuously, like, be thinking to yourself, alright, I'm going to have to play the guessing game. I'm going to play one more game. I'm going to have to play the guessing game of, do I target this Pokemon? Do I target this Pokemon? Is he going to protect? And then he's going to Ally Switch. So... like, I knew he had Ally Switch, but I still went for the Draco Meteor into that, but it ended up not mattering anyway, because I missed the Draco Meteor. Alright, so Sticky is going to have what looks like a Pledge team. He's going to have Sun on his team, which is going to be really annoying to play against, and I have a Rain team where he has a Gastrodon. I had a really great score, really great core right there. The Lando, the Aegislash, and the Cresselia, really, really strong looking team. I'm definitely bringing the Serena for the Gastrodon, even for the Landers. I'm definitely bringing it for both of them. It's like the only thing I'm bringing it for. I don't care. I'm finally bringing the damn Aroma. I mean, I want to call it an Aromatisse. I'm definitely bringing the Serena. The question is, like, what do I do against this? He can lead the Charizard and Venusaur, protect the Venusaur, Mega Evolve with the Charizard. Why do I do this to myself? Why do I have Swamp? Why am I using a Swampert team? Swampert is not the call, man. Huh. Swampert is not the call. I don't know why I'm doing this to myself. I am past the point where I just don't care anymore. This team's garbage. Like, I have a terrible matchup against every team. Like, Sun, terrible matchup. Rain, terrible matchup. And usually when you have, like, a Sun or a Rain team, you have a Grass-type Pokemon to take advantage of both the Sun, which is Venusaur, and the Rain, which is, like, Ludicolo or even Ferrothorn. And everyone's running Weather. Yeah, he could potentially get the Pledge up, and he would get up Fire on my side. I'm just leading the Pelipper so that I can go for a Tailwind, because I don't think... He could protect the Venusaur right here, just so he can secure getting a speed boost, but I'm going to go for Tailwind right here. And, thing is, I can't safely go for a Thunder into the Charizard. Because he's going to Mega Evolve, and then he's going to end up going for a, Yeah, this is a terrible lead. I'm going for the Thunder into Charizard. I am past the point where I just don't care anymore. I really don't. I don't have a good matchup against this. What could I have led? The Aegislash, he could still get up the Sun up. I don't have a Focus Sash on my Pelipper. So, let's see what happens right here. There's no point in complaining about it. At least I'll be able to outspeed the Venusaur and get up a Tailwind, because he's not going to be able to take advantage. He's going to protect. It's the Venusaur to go for. Sleep Powder? Is it going to be into the... Are you kidding me? Venusaur, so I guess it's max speed Venusaur? But how fast is max speed Venusaur? I should be 137 with my Pelipper, and 137 Pelipper should be able to outspeed max speed Venusaur. Because you should run modest Venusaur. And you don't take advantage of the Sun the Sun that turn. I know that for a fact. 128. I thought it was 137 for some reason. Am I modest? It should not be modest. I don't know. I gotta check my EVs. I should have been able to outspeed the Venusaur right there. Oh, goodness. And he just goes for... a Sleep Powder into the Vikavolt. Let's see. Let's see how much... If he misses the Sleep Powder, or if he just goes for a... like a Heat Wave, it's not doing too much damage to the Swampert, but at least I'll be able to switch back in my... Oh, wait. I'm switching into my Serena. What's he going to go for? Heat Wave. I thought I was switching into my... Wow. I think we might have to switch this team up for next week. This team, like, it is me playing, like, absolute crap, but, this team is just not giving me the option to actually play well. And since I'm getting so tilted, there's no, like, I don't even, like, feel like playing the game anymore. Alright, so since the Charizard protected the previous turn, it's definitely going to be switching out right here. But we have a Venusaur in the field, which is a huge problem. And he could just switch into his Gastrodon. So, I'm going to actually protect right here. He's probably going to go for Grass-type attack. And try to wake up with my Pelipper. He's switching into Gastrodon on the Charizard slot, yeah. No, the Landorus. Okay, well, it's getting Intimidate down on me for, like, the Ice Punch and then going for the Grass-type attack. But I want to see whether or not I can wake up with my Pelipper the next turn and then go for the Hurricane into the Venusaur, because it's really my only way of winning the game, or potentially having any chance of winning the game. Protect. Yep. Yeah, Giga Drain. And then we're going to take one turn of sleep. Wow, I actually woke up right there. He's going to switch in his Charizard right here. All he has to do is switch in a Charizard and a Landorus slot and protect with Venusaur. Literally the only thing he has to do. Wish I had Rain Dance on this Pelipper. I'm actually going to go to double up on the Landorus. I think the Venusaur protects. I mean, there's no way I win this game anyway. Yeah. Switches out. And again, he's not Gastrodon. Oh, God. I don't understand that at all. Like, why would you switch in a Gastrodon when you could just switch into your Charizard? Get up the sun so you can outspeed the following turn. That makes no sense. Because my play right there was to go for a Hurricane and Ice Punch into the Venusaur. You'd be switching into your Gastrodon for literally almost no reason. You want your Venusaur in here. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for this play. This isn't gonna work. He's gonna switch into his Charizard and something. Yeah, Venusaur is gonna be taken out right here. Okay, she's gonna go into the Landers. But the Gastrodon's at +2 right now, which is not great. But I think these two combinations of moves should potentially take the Landers out. Wow, that does a lot to the Landers. That's a -2. I still can't do anything to the Gastrodon, which is a huge problem, because the Gastrodon's just going to go for probably like a Scald into the Pelipper. No, a Toxic. Alright. Now you bring in your Charizard, right? You definitely don't bring in your Venusaur. Charizard has to come out. Yeah. Maybe just trying to get a safe switch in into Charizard, which I can respect because he's up 4-2. There's no reason for him to blow this. Okie doke. There's no reason to protect. I just lose the game. There's absolutely zero way I win this game. Unless I maybe go for like a protect right here and then a Hurricane crit into the Charizard. It's literally the only way I win this game, because the Charizard goes for a Solar Beam into the Swampert right now. Protect. Still don't understand that play. Because even though my Tailwind's up, there's nothing I could do to your there's literally nothing I could do to your Charizard. I can't Waterfall it. Ice Punch isn't going to do anything, and I can't Earthquake it. Why would you? I don't know. I'm not even questioning the moves that people make on BattleSpot anymore. I can't even question myself anymore. I make the worst plays of them all. And this is goodbye Swampert. Let's see if we could hit the Hurricane. Oh, if we hit the Hurricane and got a Confusion right there, we were looking pretty good. Ooh, I could have went for a Tailwind right there and then start going for Blind Hurricanes. Confuse everyone, actually. +2, that did nothing. Come on, Charizard. Let me get a Hurricane off into the Gastrodon. Let's see what you do. Come on, Charizard. Be a nice guy. Come on, Charizard. Be a nice guy. Ooh, the Heat Wave could have missed. This is going to take out the Pelipper. Yeah. So my opponent not giving me the liberty of actually seeing what the Hurricane does to the Gastrodon, but I'd have to imagine it does at least half damage to the Gastrodon. Alright, so that's going to be it for this episode. 3 battles in there. I think we won one of them on a forfeit, in which my opponent probably didn't even have to forfeit. So the future of this team definitely looks bleak, but if I do decide to use this team next week, I'm definitely going to be switching up the sets. Potentially switching up the Salaman set, maybe even put like a I don't know, like a Choice Scarf on it, but I feel like I need the Roar for the Trick Room teams. And definitely putting a Focus Sash on the Pelipper. I literally was not able to show what Serena does because we haven't played any Tapu Finis. We played 2 Venusaurs, which completely decimated my team. The core of Venusaur and Charizard absolutely wrecked this team. There's nothing I could do against it. And you know, you probably think to yourself, well, you could do something for that. Well, I mean, what can I really do for this against a Charizard and a Venusaur? I mean, I can't get up the rain. Like, even like if I lead rain, I can't get up the rain because he just Mega Evolves and gets up the sun. I can't even switch in onto the rain. I mean, the sun, because I switch in, the rain goes up, and then he Mega Evolves and then gets up the sun. I mean, I guess I can protect the Swampert and then like the turn 2 switching it into my Pelipper, but the Pelipper is left open for attacks. You know, my opponent can go for a Talon with like the Charizard. There's plenty of like things that can happen in 2 turns in a Pokemon game, and there's way too many. There's no reason why I should have to play around that, and that's why I don't think Mega Swampert is that good in this format, even though it does get the speed buff. Anyway, that's me rambling on. Probably going to make some changes to this team. If you have any changes I can make to this team, please don't leave them down in the comment section below. This has not been a successful run. I am not this bad at Pokemon. I promise you that. Anyway, we're going to head out. Have a great weekend, everyone. Thank you for watching and sticking around, even though I've been producing terrible content. Peace.